Welcome back to College of Gaming. So today we're going to be doing the final part of this Ford F100. It's been going along pretty good. I mean, it feels like we got it back together pretty quick, and hoping the rest of this doesn't take too long, but you never know. Okay, so I mean, we just gotta move it now. Might as well move it over to get everything aligned before we go to the paint shop, because once we get everything painted, I don't want to run the risk of damaging anything, which, it'll look pretty good once it's all done. But, before that, we gotta, make sure everything's, balanced, like tires are balanced, headlights are aligned. Once all that stuff's pretty much done, I mean, there's not much more of the body that I got left besides to go to the paint shop. Then after that, we can go to the dyno and all the rest of it. Alright, so it shouldn't take us too much longer. All we got left to do is paint shop, dyno, and then take it out for a spin. So I think we're gonna go for maybe a nice cherry red, something of that color, because I think that'll look pretty good. It's just gonna take a minute to get to that color, but it shouldn't take too long. I mean, we're gonna look at some of the wrap options that I could do, just the stuff that I got left over, but I mean, some of it I like, some of it I don't, so we'll see what we do. I think might just end up painting it cherry red and see how that looks, because I think that's gonna look pretty goddamn good right there. If we can get it cherry red, it'll look so nice. Maybe blue or red, but I kind of like the cherry red for this type of truck, because I believe that there was a lot of them made with that color. But I mean, it's still gonna look pretty good. What it does, it looks pretty dang good. If we can get it, might as well do it that way. Looks pretty good. So the only place left that we got is to basically go to the tuning, and then we can dyno it. But I think I'm gonna tune it before I dyno it. But I'm gonna try to get as much power as I can out of it before the rear end decides to go, I'm going away from you. Hopefully it doesn't happen, but it might take a minute to tune it the way I want. But we're gonna try to get a lot of power out of it at the high end, because I believe we probably could. It just might, take a minute to get it to where I want, but it's not gonna take too long. But it'll take a minute. So we're gonna try to figure out what we want to set everything for. Shouldn't take us too long. Once we get everything set and all that, we're gonna go to the test track and maybe get it all done. Hopefully nothing happens. Hopefully nothing like crazy happens. I'm hoping that the rear end don't kick out, because that rear end will probably want to slide and kind of just go everywhere. But it doesn't feel too bad. Like it feels kind of weird, but it shouldn't feel too bad. It seems to be handling okay. It just kind of did kick out a little bit there, but who's to say what it's gonna do? When it kicks, it's gonna kick. It's on, deniably rear-wheel drive vehicles with high performance usually want to tend to slide out from underneath. But I mean, that's not really gonna be so much of a concern. But, I mean, it's gonna go fast. Don't get me wrong. We're making sure that this thing goes super fast, so it won't have too much problem, or it shouldn't anyway, have too much problem getting everything going where we want to go. Getting it kind of lined up to keep it kind of straight, that's going to be the main thing that I'm trying to do. It's not wanting to, but it will. It's just going to take a minute to get it to do what I want, but it will. It's just, I'm trying to keep it straight, but the whole rear end wants to slide out because it's got so much power underneath it. So what we're going to have to kind of do is just kind of feather the throttle a little bit so we're not so far down in it, and then try to make sure that rear end does not want to slide. But, once you start going in it, it's just you gotta feather it, because if we don't, it's probably gonna keep wanting to slide out from underneath us. So the only way to prevent that would be to just kind of keep going the way that we're going with it. Hope everything's okay, but just takes a minute. And then, oh boy, I hope we don't wreck it too badly. Hopefully not. Like, oh boy. Oh well, we'll have a little bit of fun. We'll do some donuts and stuff, fry with it. But I mean, it's not too bad of a truck right now. It's going pretty good. I just want to get a couple good runs in before I do anything too crazy. But, yeah, it's kind of getting power because of rear unless I keep sliding out. Pain in the butt, I'll tell you what. Every time you try to get that one perfectly in there, I just don't want to stick because it wants to slide and all that. Shouldn't be too bad after it. We'll have to tune the rear end a little bit, kind of get it to stop doing it. But I mean, yeah, it was a fun truck to work on though. Gotta say, one of the better ones I've worked on in a while. But, you know, it was fun. I mean, you know, it's a great overall truck. I mean, probably gonna get a decent amount out of it, but I don't know. I mean, I hope we get a good, you know, amount of money out of it. It shouldn't, you know, go too... This is the end of the video, so I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.